So hello, welcome to the very first video on Warhammer 2, and the reason I'm starting this campaign here is because that the Game of Thrones mod, at least for me, isn't stable enough for me risking recording an entire series on it, so unfortunately that campaign will be cancelled. However, as you can see, I have managed to get a hold of this game, and I've only played started a campaign on my own as Skaven, playing as Clan Wars, but now I'm going to play what the faction that I'm looking forward the most to playing in this game. And I'm coming into this game kind of I just hope that this game will offer more than just new factions. There are a lot of new functions and stuff to take a look at, but I just hope that there is something more better in terms of, like, especially for me, battles. I want them to be better, I want them to be a bit longer and a bit more less arcade-like, stuff like that, and I mean more things to do on the campaign map in general. But from what I've seen so far, the campaign maps is really interesting, and there are a lot of new things, small touches here and there that I do appreciate. However, the battles I haven't played enough to make a kind of verdict yet. So let's us now focus on the Lizardmen, or the defenders. These guys are the defenders, but I guess all of these guys are kind of the defenders of the vortex. Right, so here we have our race attributes in Geomantic Web, which I'm not completely I don't completely understand it yet, but I'm sure we will, given time. We got the special spawnings, periodic missions, the powerful test variants of certain units, and we have a lot of beasts, basically, that can be powerful, but they can also run amok. Right, so we're playing as Lord Mastamundi, the Slan Priest, and this is our faction effect. Diplomatic relations -10 with most factions. Construction cost reduction for Star Chamber, rights cost reductions, land, mage base capacity, and upkeep minus for temple guards, courtesy of Mr. Toad himself. And we start off with a unit of temple guard, which is strong halberd unit. Or maybe they can actually be upgraded with different weapons, I'm not sure. And we have the Bastiladon's solar engine. Right then. Oh, almost clicked this. Here we go. I'm not gonna do the campaign introduction because I already did it with Skaven, and I find it was kind of like a tutorial. Lasted longer than in Warhammer 1. It was kind of annoying in the end if you aren't new to Total War. So let's just jump straight into the campaign and enjoy this cinematic.
Since the days of creation, the reptiles have dominated the jungle continent of Lustria. The ignorant call the creatures Lizardmen. The wise know them as defenders of the world. In ages past, the Old Ones had a plan. But then the stellar gates collapsed, the Old Ones fled, and demons flooded the mortal plane. Led by the Slan, the Lizardmen fought the demons that surged across Lustria. Yet, It was the elves that created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the world of chaos, withering demonkind. The world was saved. But the vortex endures only because it is bolstered by the power of the Slan, via the Great Warding. If the warding should fail, the demons will return.
The forked tongue of Sotek hangs low in the sky. The Slan have felt it. Now I see it. Brighter, clearer. Its hiss disturbs the winds of magic. Look, Targrax, the sacred plaques. One prophecy shines above all others. Vortex of the warm blood. But the full meaning cannot be deciphered. If our master will not wake, we journey to the city of the sun.
Okay then. So I think we're ready now. I do like the artwork in the loading screens. It is unfortunate, however, that you kind of spend a lot of game time looking at the loading screens. But yeah. Oh, I haven't played anything with Lizardmen. I do not know more than I've gathered from watching YouTube videos, basically. And I have only fought the Hyles with Skaven, so this should be interesting. Right then. Well, so we are going to be hunting for plaques then. As our ritual resource. And I guess that that is our primary objective here in the beginning. As I see here, mission should. Okay. Yeah, I know how to attack, I think. And maybe you saw it in the beginning of the campaign screen, or what do you call it, that we are playing now on. Very hard, I think. Just check. Game settings. Not here. Campaign settings, maybe. No, we're playing on very hard, and battle difficulty is very hard. It is not legendary though, but so we'll see. I'm not sure how tough this game is. Yeah. Okay, so we start off with Hexwattle here, and let me just try and show you the map if you aren't familiar with it. So here we have kind of the equivalent of North America, Central America, and South America, Africa, and I don't know, Atlantis maybe. And then of course they're gonna open up the rest of the Warhammer 1 map in the near future, I believe. Yeah, and of course starting off in the kind of Central America part. Yeah, so, and there are now a lot of resemblances with Mesoamerican cultures, Mayans, Aztecs, which I am a big fan of. I like that touch. That's why I really like the Lizardmen's affection. I like that kind of vibe that it brings to them as a race. And yeah, okay, so let's get going then. You have a lot of building spaces here. I guess it's just a kind of special city. Oop. 2000. We start off with 5,000. Spawn. We should probably get a military building. Sorry, my throat is acting up a bit. Well, actually, that serves as that is a proper military building. That is the that will get us skinks and then crocs gores in the long run. We can also build the underground lagoon, which gives us Saurus spears, Saurus warriors, and more Saurus units, temple guards in the end. Okay. Pterodon riders, horn ones. Okay. So that's beast and cavalry, and then we have the advanced military. Weapon crafter that enables recruitment. Yeah. And here we can get some skink priests. Shrine of the old ones, that's more skink priests. Beast lair, and here we can get the Fer Bastillodon, Fel Stegodon, Bastillodon, Stegodon, and the two different variants of the Bastillodon. And Feral Carnosaur. And Ancient Stegodon. Interesting indeed. But I guess let's buff up our military. And I will actually get this one as well. Garrison is okay. Temple Guard, Swords Warriors, Skinks. And some Cold One Riders, Croc Scores. Alright then, we start off with Master Mundi. And he do have well, let's see here. Strider, yeah. Cold-blooded, replenish it. Okay. So I'm thinking that when activated, it really makes the units in vicinity bad, but it enables them to recover. So if we are kind of in the pause, if there's a brief pause in a battle, then that would be useful. And that's a spell that is affecting units in. Okay, so you could use that to kind of counter the negative effect of the cold blood ability, which is really interesting. Then we will take the speed penalty. I like that. Oh yes, you can also, okay. So that's another spell, that's just an ability. You can use it all the time, but these are, you need magic for. Okay, so you probably want to start off with this one, if you're not concerned with using your Winds of Magic. Interesting. You have some Temple Guards, Swords Warriors. Let's see, Temple Guards, yeah. Melee attack and melee defense is good. Weapon strength, armor piercing, and bonus versus large. These are, and they have a lot of HP, so they are tough and are probably our best infantry unit. Swords Warriors. So they have more weapon strength, a bit more charge, but that is pretty much it. And they could go rampage. That will not happen with the Temple Guards. Okay. Territory senses. You can sense prey hiding. Oh, that's interesting. Mace infantry. Yeah. Not armor piercing though. Maces are, I think, considered good against armor, but that's too bad. Right then, so they can deal some damage. And the armor, yeah, good, solid units. Skin cohorts, okay. So they only have, they're quick, and they are a missile infantry unit, so skirmishers basically, and they can make poison attacks. They're quite aquatic, so they move very fast in borders as well. So the ideal skirmishing hit and run unit basically, nothing too special there, but yeah, good. Bastillodon Solar Engine, okay. Now armored armor piercing cost terror. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll just learn more about the units as we keep going. Okay, I just want to take a look at diplomacies to see who we are at war with. We are at war with Skiggy. which are the they are a Norscan faction, and they do hold 3 territories here. We need to kick them out. So that will be our primary objective, I guess. And we have the opportunity to attack one of their settlements. Monolith of the Fallen Gods. A lot of Chaos Marauders. I'm just curious to see how they stack up against the Source Warriors. So 34, 20. Let's take a look. Leadership 60. 60, 34, 28. Okay. They have more armor, of course. Yeah, let's just... Okay. And then you have an army in the area, so 10 plus 2, 4, 6 units, 16. I know that these campaigns are set up to have an opportunity to get a battle in the first move, but I'm not sure if we're gonna win that battle, to be frank. I don't mind them attacking me, but I am gonna play this safe, I think. Of course, he could always grab more units, but we'll see. And we will recruit. You can all get skinks. Okay. Yeah, we'll take what we can get for now. Here, yeah. Following the commandments and must be linked to another of equal or higher strength if it is to operate as maximum potential strength. Yeah, so yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. I mean, it doesn't seem... It's an interesting aspect. I'm not sure if it is in the lore, but it seems a bit like it's a buff, just a general buff for the Lizardmen to kind of, hey, if you capture a lot of settlements that are close to each other, then you will get a bonus. But I mean, every single Total War game is about grabbing territory, and you usually begin with those close to your own territory. So yeah, could be a bit more interesting. Okay, so they have attacked us. So I was probably right, I think, in not attacking their settlement. So when we serve some Chaos Marauders, Chaos Chariot, Marauder Horseman, so a lot of mobile units. Yeah. Could we win this? It would be just awful to begin the campaign losing the first battle, but oh, we can spawn a skink priest. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's try and not die. So they have more units, and they have a bit. They have the They have maneuverability. We need to get the. I think. I'm not sure if the. Yeah, I think these guys, the Temple Guards, are the halberds, so they will be, I think, good to try and use against chariots. So I think we have to deploy a bit sneaky here. try and force the chariots to attack the temple guard. I definitely don't want them cutting down the skinks. They would shred them, I believe, and let's see. Charge defense against large foes. I'm not sure if that counts as large foes, but they are definitely the best unit to hold off a chariot attack. So here we have a map. Warhammer 2. They look fine, definitely. However, the ones I've played so far, if you like large battle maps, if you want them to be bigger, then maybe this game will not satisfy that part. I feel this is a bit too small. This is, you can see here, there's not a lot of room between the deployment boxes, so right then. We should probably stick to the trees, or maybe form up. It's hard to use this rock as... could maybe... Yeah, I think we're gonna be a bit... we're gonna form up way over here. Be a bit sneaky. Keep the Lizardmen over there, Mr. Mundi over here. It will start. Let's see, so that is that.
Your army marches into battle with great powers.
And that is... right, okay. So I'm gonna just let them come to us. So here are the temple guards. Really like the design of the weapons and the armors, I have to say. Very much like the obsidian weapons used by, well, at least by the Aztecs that I know of, but maybe the Mayans as well. Here we have the Bastillodon with some skinks climbing at the back of it. And there we have the thingy that shoots stuff with. Oh, we can summon him. Does he last? Does he have the time limit or not?
Spells may be overcast to
Yes, I know. Let's keep. Oh, they are coming. But let's take a look at the Source Warriors now. Source Warriors. A bit less flash compared to the Temple Guards. And then the Skinks. I like the paint. It looks great. The feathers. It really fits well the design of this faction. With the kind of old Mesoamerican thing. I really like that crossover, or what you call it. It's not always that I do that. I find that nice, but yeah. Okay, so Chaos is coming at us.
the enemy approach on months,
quickly.
Commander. Keep your vulnerable units close at hand.
Keep your vulnerable close. What? Okay, so they're doing something. Oh. I'm gonna keep it back, because the move orders will throw their javelins at it, and I will try to keep them away with my skinks. Right then, we'll summon the priest. Try and flank with Master Moon. Oh no. No. They just cut straight through. gonna use my abilities now, I think, before it is too late. I want skinks. You have to get out of there. I want one unit to chase down the chariot. And Mr. Master Mundi. I'm going there. That is getting us nowhere. Turn around. Get rid of the Chaos Warhounds. Where is the chariot? Come back yet. Skinks. Skinks, skinks, skinks. Okay, you're really low health. Do your thing. To help out the Stiladon. How are you doing? It's not too
Your
good.
body is tired, fighting.
Get out of there. Just hover, hover. Oh, you're just standing around getting shot to pieces. Come on, Skinks. Save the day. Keep the Marauder Horsemen away. But don't get charged. Please, fire. Mr. Mundi. Got him. Nice. Caught up. Getting caught by the Chaos Warhounds. So the chariot's almost gone. Balance of power is actually looking pretty good now. Are you doing anything here? Are you firing? Are you missing? Come on.
Your warriors rampage, my...
Okay, they're rampaging now. Boss, one unit of Source Warriors is standing there. But I think we got this. So we might as well help these guys with replenishment. Replenish Master Mundi too. Our skinks have fended off the Marauder Horsemen. We have secured victory in the very first engagement of this campaign. And I'm glad that I didn't risk attacking that settlement. Yeah. Good. So we'll try and mop up the Chaos Forces here. But then again, they are pretty... Well, there are a few left. Let's see if my skinks can catch them. They really should, because they are quick. I think it would be better to let the Lord live and be at low health rather than killing him and seeing him getting replaced. Here come the skinks. Sorry if I didn't really get too much close-ups of the action, but got a bit hectic. But the Temple Guard held really well, as did the Source Warriors. I don't think any of my units broke during the battle. It's really interesting to see who did the most damage. Of course, now the skinks are getting a lot of free kills, chasing down the Chaos Marauders. Or maybe not. They're just catching them and knocking them down and... Come on. Okay, so this seems to be an issue. They're not really doing anything here. They're not chasing them down. I'm not sure if it's because this guy has kind of gone stuck himself.
Our master desert us!
Come on. Come on. Maybe close one.
You do lack fun.
Ah.
Solace you can.
Well, we won at least. Okay, so Temple Guards doing the heavy lifting in this battle. Took most casualties from... Well, spread pretty even actually. Not here. That is a big difference there. Didn't really get the opportunity to use my Bastillon as intended, so yeah. So 38 kills, yeah, I can understand that. Lizardmen getting 47. Not sure how good he is in melee combat. I need to keep an eye on that because he is a mage priest, so maybe, yeah. We'll see. So this is what I'm talking about. This is still an issue with waiting for battles to load or for the campaign map to load. And I know that it depends on what kind of hard drive you install the game on. But yeah, it's a shame when you just want to fight a battle and you have the incentive on the campaign map to fight that battle. You know you're gonna take that settlement or you're gonna destroy an army, and then you want the conclusion to happen faster. You want to get to the campaign map and then get the reward with the can't speak now, to get the reward of winning that battle, or the horror of watching the enemy do something, destroy your settlement after they eaten. I don't know. But the Thania arrive at the campaign map. Gain a rank. And oh, plus one. Run again. That is interesting. I will go for the retrenchment though, because we need to move quickly on the monolith of the fallen gods.
Your cold-blooded kind are the true guardians of the world, ancient lord. Yet the younger races care little for the designs of the old ones. Deploy your ferocious warriors and wield your most potent...
Yep. Good. It's all good. Harmonic convergence. Okay, so that's, yeah, it's the same spell that we already have. Just makes it better. I'm gonna go for unlocking a few useful spells. I have seen Astamundi using a lot of interesting magical abilities. And I can't wait to unlock them. Let's see here. Yes. Not a lot of armor. Really hasn't the best melee stats, 26, 32 compared to Saurus Warriors. It's a bit more defensive though, but they have magical attacks, which is good, and a lot of weapon strength. But he isn't really, he isn't built for full-on melee warfare. I don't really know if that is a lot for a hero unit, but yeah. But we'll try and not get him killed. And now we can get some better units. Let's see here, 10 units replenishing. Now I can get the Saurus Warriors and Saurus Spears, so I am gonna go for the Spears. 2 Spears and 1 standard unit. And that is, let's see here, 2, 4, 6. Oh, that is actually gonna send us into negative income. So we'll halt the production of the standard Saurus Warriors unit. So money is already an issue then, okay. That's not good. Let's actually see if we can... Hello. I can't trade. There's no use in talking with them.
Yes?
New world colonies, oh that's interesting. And they have settled just south of us. Swamp Town, Port River.
You have a proposal? We
Yeah.
are willing to hear it.
Yes, I have a proposal. But I want some monies.
Indeed!
Indeed. And a trade agreement. Not a lot to gain though.
Yes.
Yes. Philip Billings, that is a fun name. Okay. And let's just take a look at. So this is our ritual progression tree thing. We need to perform these various rituals in order to help the vortex or whatever you do. And these are the rites. These are not the rituals. These are just rites, which are kind of things you can unlock in certain ways to kind of buff your faction. Yeah. Okay, end the turn. I do say that the end turns are still quick in Warhammer 2, just as they were in Warhammer 1. So more of those Skaven units moving around. Oh, they're actually... That's interesting. I wonder if they're... So they left the settlement undefended. I just want to see here because yeah, the clan
Skaven warlord!
they were the ones moving about. So I'm guessing they have they own Shortex Causeway. Yeah, we'll go in and try and fight spell with minimal casualties as possible. An auto resolve would probably be best. Interestingly enough, most kills going to the Saurus Warriors. And I got the Forbidden Rod.
The defenses have fallen, my lord. The fate of the...
Okay, so what do we want to do now? As Lizardmen, we have the options of occupying loot and occupying, sacking settlement, or razing it completely. I just want to occupy for now. And I've got the Forbidden Rod. Greatly improves power research, greatly improves power recharge. Right. Mission successful. We have gotten some cash and more plaques, so we are now up to 10 plaques. Yep. We're getting 2 every turn from buildings, and we got 8 from completing that mission. Yeah, and we're getting on the level already. Rolling skies. Well, that's a passive ability. Okay. Interesting. Or I'm not sure how it works, but oh, this is okay. So that is yeah, it's an improvement of yeah, we already have it, but net of Amintok. That is interesting because that binds units in place. Which is certainly useful. You can use it to stop flanking maneuvers or keep units in place while casting some spell on them or flanking them. Let's go for that one. Okay, so we don't need this one. We'll destroy it. Would be, let's see, 257. How much for a skink? 98. So we can get can get 2 more units. Not sure where that army went. And not it's a bit awkward navigating around the diplomatic map. I'm not really sure, but it seems you can only move with the mouse, which is a bit awkward. Let's see here. Like, you can't select from here? Why?
What?
No, you can with this guy, but why can't I select these guys? I can only go through here. That's interesting. Cannot negotiate with this faction, but I just want to see. No, they are only at war with us. Okay, so that makes it even weirder that their army decided to run away from this settlement. Ah, here it is. Run into Cigarette of Dawn. Ah, another small army. I got some more cash now for completing that objective.
Put your skinks to work on improving your methods of warfare, my lord.
Technologies. Can we do
Unseen
anything?
by warm blood eyes, the geomantic web binds the energies of your most sacred temple cities together. Reveal.
We need a building for that, and building for that. Not a lot of. Ooh. Okay. Right. So now we we do have cash, but we don't have income. We have one army. It's the same army. Could we attack it? Or will they get reinforced? I'm guessing that they will.
Cease!
Maybe? Cigarette on Rolling Sport 4 units. So that's 14. We, on the other hand, we already have 14. Yeah, we have 14 as well. Also, yeah, that's. I'm not sure if we can actually get to them. I think we can. Let's try it. Oh, wow, that is really in our favor. Curious to see range 240. Okay, so we can force them to come to us. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll fight it. It appears to be the same map as the previous one, unfortunately, with us just deploying on the other side. So we kill these guys and then we take Cigarette of Dawn, rush back, take the other settlement, and that would be the end of the Norskans. That cannot be in any way helpful, this thing here. Yeah, it is the same map. I think we want to fight this one. Let's try and fight it in the open, just so you can see things a bit better. We'll get our melee units in one group. Skinks and Saurus warriors, and then we will get the Saurus spears on this side and on this side. Temple guard in the center, Lizardmen over here, and we place one unit of skinks on each side so we can keep the marauders at bay. And then what we'll do, get over here, and
The terrain conceals the enemy's movements, Commander.
yes,
We
yeah, that should do it. I'll try and get there quickly as possible. Or maybe actually, that's... Oh! No, wait. No, this works. Something like that, maybe. Because we can always force them to come down with our Bastiladon. Bastiladon.
The winds of magic blow strong.
Shut up. Move a bit further. So do we have any new units? Not really, but we can take a look at the Saurus spears, I guess. No shields, just spears. And then oh, I've got this skin cohort as well. They are shielded, and they have the melee weapons. Right, okay. Should be close to firing now. Let's angle a bit more. Let's see if that is enough. No. More. Almost. Just a bit more. That should be enough, right? Really? Come on, Bastiladon. There we are. Oh. I'm wondering if you can actually control this. Oh, you can. Or no, no, you can't. Ah, no. Really thought you could. Ah, I haven't really seen what you can take control of in this game in terms of artillery. Good hit. 16 kills so far. They've taken down their health a bit. Nothing too extraordinary though. Okay, now we'll need to move up. These guys are getting destroyed, so that's good. Now we're moving on our right side and our left side. Oh, hello. Use the skinks to chase the marauders away. Oh, got more. Chaos Warhounds coming in, so we'll send the skinks around, tricking them.
The enemy attack your flank, Commander.
No, no, I do not think so. You're just making that up. Silly advice. Oh, the chariots are now attacking. Let's you know what?
Craven warrior.
Quiet. Drop the enemy lord. Who's fleeing? The skin cohort of the main line. Ah. They are really going for my skinks, I think. But we are maneuvering to keep them out of harm's way. No, we didn't manage to do that, but they still have, at least have the support of the spears. They're not going to be successful with that attack. I'm going to try and run away. Let's see here, you can... let's help these guys out. Oh, that's just me. Okay, things are going good here. No units that are really suffering too much casualties. And I want you... let's see here actually. To trap the marauders. Oh, these guys could need some help actually. Things in return. Some replenishment going on these guys. Let's see if we can lay down some suppressing fire on the horsemen with the Stelladon. Okay, these guys are maybe just gonna get there in time to reinforce on the right flank. These guys are already shearing. Oh, we got some more units coming in here. The chariot will attempt a last run. Let's see if we can... where's my ninja? Oh, we can't use this. No. I want to use it on the chariot. Maybe we can get a charge off. Things are going good. Okay, so these guys are not giving up. Jumping and stabbing them with spears. Ah, victory. And well, I guess we should let them hunt for a bit. And I however do not want you. Oh, actually, you can just try and hit the enemy lord. Haha! Immediate hit. That's hilarious. Almost. He's still not running, he's just walking. There we go. That's a nice image to end on. As we break the forces of chaos. 106 killed by the Bastille alone. That's pretty good. Pretty good, and we didn't take too much losses. Feel like it's a bit trickier to actually kill units now, but maybe they break a bit easier and then come back. Not sure. The main line of Saurus and Skinks, I mean, there were a few units, at least one unit that broke. But it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, it was okay, I think. But they really weren't under any high pressure except for the chariots. So okay, yeah, I mean, as long as battles aren't quicker than that. I mean, I'm talking about the initial engagement of your main line versus the enemy's main line. That you want the two infantry lines to be able to hold for a bit and then give you time to flank and do some creative stuff. You don't just want them to instantly. You don't want one side to break the other one before that happens. Before you have gotten the time to do anything fun and interesting. And there were some action happening on the flanks. So yeah. Skink's doing fine. At least the javelin throwing units that the scored, yeah. Saurus spears. Yeah, interesting. Only 4 kills for Master Moon though. And now, let's see here. 100 plus royal units. I'm interested to see if any of them gains a rank now. Don't think so. Right, okay, so it's not too much at game. Yeah, that's interesting. And we gain a new rank. I want a more offensive spell now. Something to use once we've tied them down with this, and then bam. Let's see. Really. Nation comment of Cassandra. Okay, that we do want that. Banishment, magical damage. Oh, that is a cool ability actually. So it'll be worth taking a look at that one as well. I think that is the one that kind of opens up and sucks unit into a vortex thing, which you can really control it, but if it goes in your way and heads off in the enemy direction, then it can be really interesting. How it affects the outcome of the battle. I think we'll focus on on finishing this one and get the evasion done, which isn't that interesting, but then we can open up the comment. So I think we'll go for this one. Useful to have, messing with the enemy around us. And that is all of our movement points spent. Unfortunately, I say Cigarette of Dawn is part of the province, but not Skeggy, which is part of the Settlers Coast. It is the provincial capital, however, which is nice. Right then, oh, we're getting gold here. And yeah, so this is the climate things is also a new thing here, where you can settle in. Well, basically, it's how. Okay, let's try that again. I think there are three kind of levels of climate that relate to how many penalties you will take or not take. So these are suitable climate. This is a suitable climate, so we do not suffer any penalties. Then there is a kind of one step away from that is where you kind of you suffer some penalties, such as public order, construction costs, and yeah, stuff like that. And then you can go one step further, that is severe penalties, and then that's basically uninhabitable. So it kind of forces you to capture certain settlements, and then maybe just looting and sacking or destroying other settlements where you don't want to settle, which is an interesting mechanic. Kind of how you had the occupation system in Warhammer 1, where you needed a mod to be able to occupy certain settlements belonging to other factions. But this isn't as restricted, but it is kind of still strongly pointing you in a given direction. Right then. Public order isn't the best, but eventually that's 4 going away. We have 100% untainted, and then you have the chaos, vampiric, or Skaven corruption. So maybe something that boosts public order would be nice. We should probably build this because it really helps with recruitment of some of our better units, as well as gains experience, as military defense. I'm thinking going for this one for public order. Sking favelas. Nothing here will give us public order. We can't build that one yet. One population surplus. Well, given our opportunities here at this moment, growth and public order is probably what we want to focus. So maybe this one enables technology as well, so let's build this and that. And no, actually we should probably not build that one. We can build skink foraging camp here. We should probably build this one. Right. And I do believe that this is a good part to end. Good part? Yes, a really good part. It's a good place to end the first part of the Lizardmen campaign on Warhammer 2 on the day of its release. And I hope that you have learned more about the game and been able to I hope you have got more content to help make you decide whether or not you want to buy the game or not, if you haven't already purchased it. And so there's definitely there are more things to do here in this game than in Warhammer 1. Battles, I don't know, I'm not sure if they are that different. I haven't had any major I haven't had a major criticism on battles so far, or stuff like that. I mean, my main issue now is just the loading times in and out of battles, but yeah, you can sort that out if you install on, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a certain disk thing. I'm not really that knowledgeable about that stuff, but yeah, I think it's an SSD or something you need to install your game on. But other than that, if you liked Warhammer 1, then you will most definitely like Warhammer 2. If you are kind of like me and thought Warhammer 1 was a bit interesting in the beginning, but then I really lost interest quickly for a Total War games. So I'm just hoping this is has a bit more replayability and more depth to it, which it seems to have at this moment. But I need to play more battles, I believe, to kind of... I want the units, and I want I want to make sense their roles and tasks, and I want the battles to be a bit longer than in the previous title. But yeah, that has been my first impressions of this game, and I hope that you will tune in next time for part 2. And yeah, and if this is the first time you have found my channel, then I really appreciate you watching my content, and feel free to leave a like or comment on the video, express your opinion, and possibly even subscribing if you would be so kind. But yeah, it is totally up to you. So thank you so much for watching. Have a very good day or night or whatever time it is of day when you're watching this, and yeah, I'll be back with more Warhammer 2 in the near future. So thanks again for watching, and bye for now.